Well, JB Spillwarren, the shopping site, has officially revealed some LEGO Harry Potter 2024 sets. Some of these are listed for a January 1st release, others for a March 1st release. And the first we'll look at is a January 1st release. This is the Forbidden Forest Magical Creature set. Now this apparently retails for $30 with a whopping 172 pieces. Yeah, this is very overpriced. I don't know why it's $30 exactly. Everything in this build looks like it could have been a $20 set. I mean, I just think of that Thestral carriage set from like, what, 2 summers ago I think it was at this point? And that had a Thestral and a baby Thestral for like 20 bucks. This one has a Hippogriff and a baby Thestral for 30 bucks, and the build here, while it does have a nice use of those dark blue colors, just doesn't really stand on its own as a great $30 build. Yeah, I'm not really satisfied with this design. The next set is $20. It's this Privet drive sign, and apparently this has a total of 337 pieces, so if you're a price per piece ratio person, you probably think this is a much better deal than that last set. And this one's fine. It's more in the create a big creature category of these Harry Potter sets. And the design of this has some side builds beyond just Hedwig, because Hedwig is a character that we've got in buildable versions many times before, whether it be the Icon set or whether it be the Flying Hedwig set. This is a different style from those, of course. The build for Hedwig is completely fine. Privet drive sign is, I guess, less iconic than what they could have put Hedwig on, but whatever. We actually have this side trunk build, which those builds are fine. There's a picture frame, which unfortunately is a sticker, but another family portrait that reminds me of the one that was with Series 2 of collectible minifigures. The History of Magic book is actually pretty cool as just an accessory build as well. Probably going to be a sticker though, I could kind of see an outline there. So yeah, for $20, I think this is a much more interesting and better value set than that last set we took a look at. And then we have a completely new take on Hagrid's Hut. Now, we haven't gotten a Hagrid's Hut since 2019, so I guess this is a good re-release for those who missed out on any Hagrid's Hut. And this one is one of the most expensive at $75. I mean, it is an 896 piece set with a whole bunch of different characters, but it is just kind of a price leap from previous Hagrid's Huts, so that'll take a little bit to get used to. However, that raise in piece count has made for one of the best Hagrid's Huts yet. This fully encloses, which is something that was with the original Hagrid's Huts, but not the last one. The last one just had an open backside for the interior access. So we got a lot more space with this particular design. The interior is spacious, there's numerous chair and seat builds, and there's also some stickers to illustrate more of just some of the wall designs and different shelf designs of this hut. Now, if you're wondering what this mystery picture is, instead of doing the wizard cards, which we got from sets in 2021, we're getting mystery portraits this time, which are the Nexonite shield piece with a portrait of a witch or wizard. So that's kind of a cool collectible between this new wave of sets. Now, this extra hut is actually a little doghouse for Fang, which is adorable. And Fang does have a completely new piece. I love getting new dog breeds in LEGO form. Great design on that piece. And you also get a new piece for Norbert, the baby dragon. That's really cool. I mean, they used a similar base to the baby dino piece, but now there's some wings and stuff like that. That's adorable. I like the new torso prints for our characters, though maybe those appear to different sets. I just haven't seen them used for these characters before. But what's definitely new and exclusive is this gardening outfit for Hagrid. I always love Hagrid's body piece, and it's great to see a new print for that piece. So yeah, I think for $75, surprisingly, I kind of want this set. I mean, I always love Hagrid's Huts, and honestly, this is the best one yet. And there's so many great figures as well of just an amazing build. Then there's a $45 364-piece Hogwarts OWLERY set. Now, this design has something very interesting, and that's the return of gray roofs for Hogwarts. Since 2021, LEGO switched to the sand green roof coloring, which is something that was used in the original Harry Potter line from LEGO. Originally in 2001 to 2011, the Hogwarts expansions would have these sand green roofs. So it's kind of interesting to see the gray return, though it may be just for this expansion. It's hard to tell because the only other Hogwarts expansion of this wave is the Boathouse, But the boathouse has sand green and gray as the top roof piece, so only time will tell to see if they actually stick with the gray roofs changing to this. But also in reference art, the Owlery always has a gray roof, so we'll have to wait and see. This could be a big change. However, the downsizing, which was present since 2021 Hogwarts expansions, is still present here, where it looks like the design is a bit small compared to, say, if this was a release for the 2018 to 2020 Hogwarts expansions. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it though. Now I have interest in the Owlery from Hogwarts because it was one of the few mocks I've ever made back in like 2011 or around that time for Eurobricks participation group thingy. So I'm kind of interested to see the first interpretation as a full set from LEGO. For $45, yeah, it looks just about fine for the price, not amazing for that price point. The most interesting thing to me is actually the inclusion of this owl with this red design. I don't think they're going for, say, that this is Fox, but the design of this looks a lot like a phoenix, so hey, I'll take an exclusive new owl design for the set. I also like the exclusive outfits for the 3 minifigures of the set. And I'm just noticing the only set that says it'll have a January 1st release, at least on JB Spillwarren, is that Forbidden Forest set. So all other sets apparently release March 1st. Then there's the $15 Flying Forward set, which is kind of funny because we've gotten this so many times. I mean, it was released with Privet Drive in 2020, but also in 2018 with that Hogwarts expansion. So here's another version that looks like those, in my opinion. I guess if you've missed those sets, get this, but it's just such an overdone vehicle in the LEGO Harry Potter line, I'm sure most people will skip it. And finally, we have that aforementioned boathouse. This design is actually pretty fresh, in my opinion. I can't think of a time we got an actual expansion for minifigures of this build, so that's really cool. It's kind of like the Owlery in that department of another Hogwarts expansion we haven't gotten before. The design of this is pretty neat for its $38 price. Yeah, it has one of those awkward prices of $38, but I like kind of the different architecture that's captured with a more by the sea version of a Hogwarts set. Again, more of those mystery portraits in this set where there's one used in the middle right there, so we'll see which ones there are to collect eventually. And you get a good number of minifigures with 5 minifigures at this under $40 price. The total number of parts is 350. So overall, not a terrible wave. I'm much more interested in this wave than the last wave for the summer for LEGO Harry Potter. There are some duds, like for example, I don't think paying $15 for my 3rd Flying Forward is ideal. I get it though. Clearly cheap vehicle sets sell well with children. And I also think that Forbidden Forest set is overpriced, but the other ones actually give us some Hogwarts expansions that I wasn't expecting to get, as well as an interesting update of a set we've gotten many times before. So there are some wins. Let me know what you think in the comments below and check out the JB Spillwarren shopping site for more information. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.